Georgia, and every single Friday I bring to you a brand new video full of vintage-ish goodness. You lot have been loving my vintage clothing videos, so guess what? I decided to do another one. Today I'm going to show you how to dress bright and bold for autumn winter, and I'll be shopping from my own wardrobe because everything else is closed and we can't actually go anywhere. If you love all things vintage and pin-up but are wondering maybe where to begin, well my friends, this is the channel for you. I would highly recommend hitting that subscription button and turning your notifications on so you never miss another video. I've been dressing in vintage-ish styles now for the last 7 and a bit years, I think it is. My style is what some people describe as the quirky one. But I like it and that's all that matters. Now over on Instagram, let me just say, if you haven't yet joined me on Instagram, I'll pop a link below and I'll see you there, okay? Most things on Instagram are just, they're not real, are they? You know, you have the whole Instagram versus reality for a reason. Instead of photoshopping myself and giving myself the world's smallest ribcage, I just decided to add a few rainbows and a bit of glitter and maybe the odd flower or fake leaf here and there. I live in a world of just colourful make-believe. In my day-to-day life, I don't have much black in there really either. I think it actually stems back to about 10, 15 years ago, something like that, when I worked in a bar in the daytime and I worked in a bar at night time, and our uniform was black. So we were allowed to wear our own clothes, but everything had to be black. So my wardrobe was just full of black clothes, and I think once I left that, I just decided I needed to shake things up and to wear colour, and I haven't ever really worn black since.
Okay, so here we are. Here is my collection of dresses. As you can see, I just don't have any black. If I do, they're not plain. I reach for patterns, colours. I like to colour code everything in my wardrobe. I just love colour.
Autumn winter is upon us. I finally feel brave enough to confirm this after the crazy Indian summer weather we had back in September, where I wore shorts and then the next day I was wearing an all-in-one. Like, what on earth weather? Fashion this year has just mainly been neglected in favour of working from home attire and the stay-at-home kind of comfy style. I am also guilty of sometimes reaching for my joggers, even though they're peach or pale blue, I still reached for comfy style this year. Summer was mainly spent in the back garden in interesting get-ups. But now the time has come to finally get wrapped up in style and brave the cold winter months. I can't really say I've got a favourite season for fashion. Typically, I am one of those girls who loves the crunch of autumn leaves underneath their shoes, cosy jumpers by the fire and warm hot chocolates. But then when it comes to March, I drop all allegiance and I am all of a sudden in love with spring and summer and can't wait to get my legs out. Fickle, I know. Maybe I should just say that I actually like all seasons and I just take them as they come. I 100% believe that it's not the season that's bad, it's just the outfit. If you are not dressed for the weather, well, how on earth can you embrace it? I want to know what your favourite season is. Are you a summer loving, had me a blast kind of lass? Or do you much prefer the winter wonderland that crunches beneath your feet? Leave me a comment below and let me know. Okay, so let's get on to the best bit, the clothes. On this rail, you will see a selection of the brightest outfits that are in my wardrobe that I would wear all through autumn winter. Now, I would wear these all through the year because I honestly think that bright outfits deserve to be worn all year round. They're not just for summer. Many people reach for a muted kind of palette, such as blacks or greys or neutrals. Well, no, not me. I reach for the rainbow. I really feel that like dressing brighter just makes me feel brighter inside. Thankfully, across vintage and retro pieces, there is tons and tons of colour, tons of bright patterns. We just seem to love that. But you don't just have to look at vintage or repo vintage styles to get your bright fix. I actually purchased these trousers from Topshop. They're in the sale. They're a really great kind of swing style. They've got pleats, they've got a high waist. Oh look, same colour as my hat. Blending into the background, if that's at all possible. It did have a matching blazer, however, it was a little bit too Fresh Prince of Bel-Air for me, probably. So I didn't purchase it. Obviously, it was a bit too high street and I don't feel that I could have vintaged it up. Now, the top that I would actually pair with these trousers from H&M, I got it ages and ages ago, but I really like the geo pattern. And tying the look together, of course, is a vintage headscarf. Now, apart from my vintage headscarf, which is actually from Oh Betty Jean, I mentioned them in my last video. I'll pop a link below just in case you haven't watched it yet. Go and watch it. Just goes to show that you can actually get a vintage-ish outfit from the high street. Another fantastic bright look for the winter is colour and pattern. I am obsessed with leopard print. I think life is boring without leopard print. If you don't like leopard print, who even are you? I have so much of it in my wardrobe. I feel like I have that much that it's actually almost a neutral for me. I would typically pair this with a bright colour clash. This is actually a vintage polo neck that I picked up in a kilo sale, and I love the clash of print and colour there. The skirt is from Voodoo Vixen, so not a high street brand, but love the pattern still. The fit, the cut is great. I would definitely pair this with maybe some knee-high boots or something. I think it would work perfect. Do you have your shades on? Because you might need them for this one. How nice is this? This is one of my favourite dresses in my wardrobe. It doesn't currently fit me very well right now, but I am holding on to it because sometimes it fits me, and on those days it fits me, my colourful dreams come true. Now, I actually found this on eBay. Somebody had made it as a fancy dress outfit for a 60s party that they were going to. It's completely handmade, so it has a metal zip and it's not lined or anything fancy, but I love the colour and the print. I just love it. When it does fit me and I put it on, I instantly feel so cheered up and ready to face the world. Now, obviously, it goes without saying that having a bright dress in your wardrobe is one of those pieces that just works all year round. You could wear them in the summer with your legs out, and then in the winter just add a pair of tights and a cardigan. Most things in your wardrobe that are colourful can obviously be worn well into the winter season. That I have on today is also a high street bargain. It was £3 from Primark. I actually found it on one of those stands where they just shove everything on and mark it down in the high hopes that some mug will buy it. Well, I bought it. I really love the print and I love the puff sleeves. I've just paired it with a little vintage belt here, and also my brooch and my earrings. They're also vintage. I got them in a little vintage fair earlier this year, you know, when we were allowed to go out right at the start of the year. And my beret is from eBay. So apart from vintage accessories, my outfit today is actually high street, but I feel like it has just enough of a vintage twist that I could make it look a bit more vintage-ish with my hair or my accessories being original vintage. Obviously, it was in the summer season sale, so it's probably not suitable, some people might think, for autumn winter. However, in the autumn, if I ever get out in the big wide world again, I'd probably just wear it with tights and boots and maybe a nice little jacket or something, and I could just layer it up if I was cold. top tip for dressing brighter in the autumn winter is go for a pattern and a solid colour. Choose a statement part of your outfit. You could go for a bright top, like this one. I would just pair that with a more muted, kind of tonal bottom half, or vice versa. The pattern and the muted colour still lets you stay bright, but also stays away from just solid black. Of course, if you are a little bit braver like myself, well, everything's a statement, baby. This is your style, so who is anybody to tell you how to own it? Thank you so much for watching today, guys. I really appreciate you being here with me on this vintage-ish journey that we're on together every Friday. I love it, so thank you so much. Honestly, guys, if you have any recommendations for videos you want to see, or outfit combinations, or anything that you're struggling with that you think I might be able to help, please do get in touch. Let me know. I would love to make something for you. For those of you who want to come and maybe chat some more, share your outfits, give me your opinion, tell me what you like or you don't like, well guys, I have a Facebook group. I will pop the link in the description box below and see you there. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share.